to welcome you all to the first filming of Mick's Retirement Adventures. My wife Lori and I are on our way to the North Shore. Our ultimate goal is to cruise the Echo Trail, which runs from Ely to somewhere north of Virginia. Here it's about a 50-mile cool trail, so we're going to go check it out tomorrow. So we will take you along on the adventure for the very first time. Lori just had a great idea. She said, why don't you tell them what the date is, what time of year it is. So this is the spring adventure. I'm going to start my Mick's Retirement Adventure in the spring. We'll go through the spring, summer, fall, winter. We just finished processing about over 1,000 gallons of maple syrup sap. Next year we'll cover that in more detail. Today is March 26, 2021. That's why it's drab and there's no leaves on the trees. Some of the trees at my house are just starting to bud north of the Twin Cities. But up here I don't see any trees budding at all yet. Some of them maybe, the popples just get a little green to them, but so a little beyond halfway. It's the evening. We're on our way up to stay in a hotel in Duluth at the North Shore tomorrow, and then New England towards Ely. Well, everybody, we've had a massive change of plans. We canceled our hotel in Duluth due to weather. We thought it was just going to be a little bit of rain, but now up here in Duluth they're forecasting 2 to 4 inches of wet, heavy slush and freezing rain from 8 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And that doesn't sound like much fun for a road trip. So we are actually going to come up here and cut over and go to our lake home. So, and that'll be one aspect of what you'll figure out. We have our homestead of 40 acres in central Minnesota. Then we have our lake home in the CROSSLAKE area. And we have our little fishing shack. So there's Piper in the background. She rides in the cage, otherwise she'd be in Lori's lap the whole ride. So we had to put a cage to keep her back there. Deer crossing the road up here. They're everywhere. We're getting super close to the cabin. See the one coming across the road right in front of me? There's one right there. One already, that's the fawn. Mom already went across the road. So deer all over around the lake home. On the right hand side of the road you cannot gun hunt. It's a wildlife refuge. You can bow hunt it, but you can't gun hunt it. Therefore there's lots of deer around here. We're getting super close to the lake home, so I'll keep the film running while we're coming up to it. My dad lived on this lake for I think 25 years, and then I bought the cabin next door to his. And then my father passed away, so now we have this one right around the corner here. Beautiful little lake, couple hundred acres. Some decent fishing if you like northerns. A few crappies in the wintertime. Here we go. Your first view of the lake home. Nice little cabin, central Minnesota. Home sweet home. So there it is. Show the inside later. Alright everybody, here's our home sweet home. Our little lake home. My father had the cabin next door, and I bought this, and then he passed away, and that cabin's now owned by someone else. And here's the lake. I'll start with the lake. It's about a 200-acre lake. Kind of nice little lake. Sunfish, bluegills, crappies, Northerns, a lot of people fish northerns. But it's a nice little lake. No public access so far. We'll see. Got a nice little deck right here. One thing I forgot to mention before is it is the 27th of March. It's 36 degrees out, rain and kind of a wet snow mix. And you can see the ice is out about 10 feet right here. I haven't seen any bluegills or anything in here yet, and probably a little early for that, but ice is out here probably 10 feet. So it's like I said before, a beautiful lake. I wouldn't walk out there. I know people were ice fishing last weekend, I heard, out here, but not this weekend. And you can see our beautiful little cabin is literally 6 feet from the rocks. It's a heck of a little place. It used to be an old lodge, but not anymore. So I was lucky enough to pick this up from my dad's neighbor, a good old guy. So there you are. Alright, so it's another beautiful, beautiful day at the lake. It's about 6:30 at night, 38 degrees. Hopefully you can hear the birds chirping. Sun's still a little high in the sky. Sunset tonight's at 7:38. Well, good morning everyone. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Moon shining out on the lake. Pretty cool on the ice, shining on. A little bit of refreeze. This morning it's 27 degrees. No noise. That's one thing about up here this time of year is it is quiet. Sun's just starting to come up on the horizon, so it's going to be a beautiful day. Lori and I are going to take a couple of hikes. One at the Army Corps of Engineer campground. I'll show you the dam that controls the water level of all the lakes. And then one kind of in the woods. Alright, 48 jars and lids. We're set to go for some canning. Been so difficult to find lids lately. But we're set to go in a little ways. Alright, so this is Lori and I's tradition. Every Saturday morning we sit around and have a cup of coffee together. Like I said before, sometimes it's on the couch if it's cold. Sometimes it's on the deck all bundled up in quilts. And sometimes it's on the end of the dock in the summertime. So whoever comes and says hi, and this is what we do at the cabin. 45 minutes an hour. Right, buddy. Right. Yeah? Yeah.
And we look at the water.
Yeah, a couple of walks today. I'm going to go down and require engineers take pictures of the dam. So, good morning, buddy. Good morning. How's it going? Yeah. Okay, that's it. Go down. Go down.
Guess not.
I guess not, huh? Yeah. Where's your ball? Yeah. Where's your ball? Nobody knows?
Oh, her toy box isn't out here.
I went and got a ball out of it.
Should we get her toy box?
I'm thinking somebody wants to get feed.
Oh.
This is a dog that wants to get fed. I'm not quite sure if you guys can hear this or not, but the ice is actually moving. It's shifting. And it's actually pushing the ice up on these rocks here. It's happening all the way down the lake, as far as you can hear. You can see this or not, but see how it's being pushed down on the
up on the rock. The ice actually shifts back and forth depending upon the wind direction. So this ice is being pushed up onto these rocks. Sometimes on the bigger lakes, the big, huge sheets come up and do this. We actually had to put this riprap in to stop it from heaving up the shoreline. I'll just let you listen for a second. Those of you that are into nature sounds, this is it. Alright, I'll show you guys our fish houses. This green one's a little one. This one you just fish in during the day. Big enough for two. This one is a sleeper fish house. You sleep in it. There's two bunks, one on top, one on the bottom pulls out and makes like a queen size bed. There's holes drilled in it. I'll show you that next winter when we're out there. Then you put these things down. They're called rattle wheels. You live overnight, you get a bite. You've got a bite right there. Over here, we have a little cook stove. We can make pizzas. We can grill out. We have electricity. We can start a generator and cook coffee, whatever we want to do. It has a propane heater, and it is fun to sleep in. So this is our little fish house. This one over here might be locked. I think it probably is. Let me shut that door. Hopefully it's locked. Yep, I'll get into that one and show you the little one later.
Alright everybody, Lori and I are in town. We're going to go for a hike at the Army Corps of Engineers campground. This time of year you can do this because there's hardly anybody here. I see it's closed, so there won't be anybody here. I don't see anybody parked here, so you can come here. We bring our dog and we can kind of run free. It's close to where we stay and it's nice and wide open. Now I do see there's one person right there, but that'll be okay. So this is where we come and hike in the wintertime when no one's camping.
Alright, this is the Army Corps of Engineers campground. Here's the beautiful swimming beach. Be packed in the summertime. And then the dam is over there. You'll get a picture of that later on. But this is where we come and hike with the dog. Usually this is a little more open. And there's lots of swans, but I don't see them here now. Alright, there's the dam over there. We'll get on top of it when we come back all around and show you the other side. It's actually a beautiful little hike along the campground here. We're still by the dam, coming out to the big part of Cross Lake itself. So one thing Lori and I love to do is to hike around, walk, and get some exercise. Steps, it's all about steps, they say. Oh, here comes a terrorist right there. See her go. We call this the zoomies. Bunch of geese getting out of there right now. Hear them? A dog with the zoomies isn't good for geese. At least she didn't chase them. Here comes Piper with a big old stick. What do you got going there, Piper? You got a stick going? Goofball? You're a little goofball. You can see how crystal clear this lake is too. A lot of them up here, really nice in north central Minnesota. That's why we have such great fishing. Good, clean lakes. So here's the big part of the lake. Cross Lake. See if I can get up on top here. So here's the other part of the lake. Laura's sneaking up behind me. She's in the water. She's got knee boots on so she can go places I can't go. There's Piper up there waiting for us. Our first big obstacle. We'll see if Lori can rendezvous through it. Yeah. See? It's not easy on these trails we hike. She was able to traverse it though. She's a stud. I hope you noticed you didn't see me traverse that. She's a little more agile than I am at my old age. Alright, so here's a pretty cool tree leaning over the water, or the ice in this instance. Kind of the wave action erodes it away so the bottom falls out from underneath it. Then the tree grows, but this baby's tough as nails. She hasn't fallen in the water yet. Here you see the campground, Lori and I hike. Playground area for the kids. Buoys for the swimming area here. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful campground. People who do stay at the campground have a wonderful boat landing they can launch their boats at. As you see here, some of these lakes have special fishing regulations. Invasive species alerts, Eurasian milfoil is one of them. Alright, so now we're on top of the dam. Looks like they have about 3.5 locks open a day. Every now and then you see all the locks open. There's the main road out there. So yeah, it's kind of loud here with the
water flowing through, but this is the Army Corps of Engineers Dam. I'll show you where we were when I took the other pictures. There's Lori. And we were, you can look through the chain link fences over there. So that was the landing over there, so pretty cool. Alright, we're just leaving our friend's house here at the lake. He's doing a little project for me. He's gonna make some street signs, maybe, for my friend's farm. We'll see how it goes. I'll show you a picture of the test run he did for us when we get back to the back to our cabin. So you'll find out when we get there how that turned out. It turned out pretty nice. Alright, home sweet home. Alright, Lori and I are just leaving. We're going to go to another hike today. This is called Upguard. Alright, this is Upguard Hiking Trail. Open to public hunting. It's a great hiking trail. A couple miles probably. Another little offshoot to the right. You can go up there. Probably a garden or something back there. I've been back there for a while. But such a nice trail to walk. Wintertime, people cross-country ski it, snowshoe it. Now it's all hikers. Alright, this is a quiet place, it's called. One of Lori and I's favorite spots. In particular, Lori's favorite spot. She's racing up ahead to get the advantage. Kind of overlooks the lake. There's a little fire pit there for people. They do some learning education here, I guess. I've not been to a class here yet, but you'll see when we get up there that there's benches and a little fire pit. Lori, she's on a mission. I can't keep up with her today. Cool back here, lots of cool red pines, really tall, beautiful red pines. Soft forest floor because of all the needles. Looks like they had some wind damage. Little shelter there. I don't think you can build fires in there, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, because that would start on fire. Here's your benches to hang out. 1, 2, 3. A
come here and we throw the stick to pipes. So she's got to run up this hill and get good and tired. We started way over on the other side. The entrance is actually down there. Through those trees is the road we drove in on. There's a big beaver hut there, if you can see that. See if I can zoom in on it for you. See it there through the trees? Oh, Piper's out on the ice. And she is rolling. She loves to roll on the ice. Crazy dog. Crazy, crazy, crazy dog. All right, Pipes, come on. Come here. Come on. Come here. I like to make her run up and down the hill. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, she's after a stick. Goofy dog. Oh well. There's a different view of the beaver dam, I guess. You can see it way down there. Alright, we finished our walk. We started at about, what was it, 6650, Lori? Is that correct?
6650. Yep.
And now we are at 94,750. 94,7. Hold on.
30.
9750.
30.
So we got quite a few steps in. That's good.
3,000.
We'll be well over 10,000 by the end of the night. So that's always our goal. 10,000 steps. All right, everybody. We're gonna head off to bed here. About 8:20. We go to bed early because we get up at 3:30 every morning. So have a great evening. See you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day at the cabin. The moon is shining on the lake again. Well, everybody, Lori and I are just going to be leaving the cabin here Sunday morning. Time to get home and go to work.